right, ladies and gentlemen, the early bird special is if the first person to type their hometown in the chat wins the early bird special. The first person to type their hometown in the chat wins the early bird special. Go ahead. Let's see what we got. First person to do that wins the early bird special today. Get the slow keyboards going today, boy. Monroe, Michigan, Erica.
That's like 4 weeks in a row.
You know what we're going to do, Shell? We're going to give it to the first three. That's what we're going to do. So we're going to give it to the first three. We're going to give it to Erica. Who else we got there? Let's see.
That's Jonathan.
What's that, the second one?
Yeah.
So we got John Hissong, Erica Wilkowitz, and Tracy Schultz. Those three are going to win. Are going to win today. We're gonna make it a little more democratic because Erica's just too fast for everybody. She's just too fast for everybody, ladies and gentlemen. All right. So just so you know, guys, I had a technology meltdown. My technology department is. I feel like I got to sit here and hold my hand every day because I don't have the technology background sometimes. So we had to go old school. We also have a packed house. We got our good friend Don Lawrence waiting in the wings, and we got the Magic Man Mike McLaughlin hanging out for us too. Welcome to show number 215, Talking Real Estate. Why are we here again? Why are we here again? That's the show today. We're going to talk a lot about why people choose the homes that they do or choose the neighborhoods or cities that they do, and that's where we're at today. So let's start with Curious Realtor question number one. What is the number one reason you chose to live where you did? In the chat, guys, tell me what's the number one reason you chose to live where you did. Give us the reason. Could be schools, could be shopping, could be close to family. Why did you choose to live where you did? That's what we want to know. Why did you choose to live where you live? Put it in the chat, please. Put it in the chat. Put it in the chat. Trace Schultz says, hi, Shelly. Johnny Hissall, good to see you, my friend. Good to see you. Lisa Kurtz, good to see you too, young lady. Don Lawrence saying hi to Steve. Saying hi to Steve for us. Very cool. Very cool. Very cool. What do you got, guys? Why did you choose to live where you live? That is the big question. Put your answer in the chat for us. Put your answer in the chat for us. Why did you choose to live closer to work? That's an easy one. Yep. The boss made the choice. Oh, Trace, the boss made the choice. Rachel's country setting. I've been here for 48 years. Holy smokes. Close to work. Quality of home. Yep. Again, the first question to you is, why did you choose to live where you live? That is the big question. Country setting. I feel like I'm getting that a lot, Shell. I feel like we're getting that one a lot. Yep. Country setting. Yeah, it definitely is. It definitely is. All right. So question number two for the Curious Realtor. Went to schools 20 years ago. Yeah. I hear you. I know those schools well. The pressure's on this one. What's your go-to place to eat that's 5 or 10 minutes from you? What's your go-to place to eat close to your home? 5 to 10 minutes. Put it in the chat. Let's see what you got. What is your go-to place to eat? Okay. What is your go-to place to eat? 5 to 10 minutes from your home. Give some shout outs, Shell. Alicia Kurtz, give you a little shout out. There you go.
Hi, everybody.
What do you think? What's your go-to place to eat? 5 or 10 minutes from your home. Kennedy's Irish Pub. Very nice. Very nice. What do you got? What is your go-to place? Sauce, Italian, and Adrian. Very nice. We haven't been invited there. I said not see recently. Kevin Cordy's in the house. Hi from Punta Gorda. We're going interstate. Very nice. Chris Bergeron, I can't make out those italics. I don't even know what that says. So Caselli? Oh, Caselli's. Okay, there you go. Steve Kreitz says home. The Sauce Italian Grill. There you go. Mexican Fiesta. Alicia Kurtz says good. What?
Give my people at Mom's Restaurant.
There you go. I feel like that's more than 5 or 10 minutes, isn't it? 15? No, okay.
It's just right off the island.
Rachel's Texas Roadhouse. Okay.
Yep.
Again, what's your go-to place to eat that's 5 to 10 minutes from your home? That is the big question for number two. What do you think? Put your answer in the chat, please. Give you about 10 more seconds, ladies and gentlemen. 10 more seconds. Okay, we're trying to build kind of a profile of why we choose the places that we choose. While we're doing that, who's driving? You kidding? Who is driving? What is Bubba's 33 in Pete's Place? There you go. This is the Jeopardy version. Tracy's going Jeopardy's.
Okay, Bubba's 33?
Yeah.
Oh.
It was good. It's everything from scratch, they say. In Pete's Place, Shelly loves the sangria there. We go there with the fam quite a bit, the extended fam and everything else. So that's definitely good stuff. Okay. All right. So I know you've been waiting to hear from him today. The guy's been saving his voice just for right now. The legend, Mike McLaughlin. How are you, sir?
Hey, Mr. Bergeron. How are you?
Brother, I tell you what, I almost had a freaking technology meltdown here. It was ridiculous. I'm like, what the hell? I can't hear these guys. I definitely
You,
want
imp-
you have to say.
you improvise, you adapt, you overcame, Scott.
You got to. You got to. You got to. You got to. I'm
Just
telling you
shut
what.
it down.
You shut down this expensive mixer we got. Just went old school on it. Yep. Michael, tell me about the mortgage world. What's going on out there?
We're doing okay in the mortgage world. Rates this week a little bit of a downtrend. Last week maybe a little bit of an uptrend. We're still sitting in that 7% range, depending upon the product, the down payment amount. So we're kind of status quo on that end. We're seeing the market in general. We're seeing a few more listings out there, which is nice to see. I got a couple answers to your questions. Let's see the restaurant that we regular around here besides McLaughlin's.
Nice, very nice. Do you go? Do you get a family discount when you go in there?
I do.
That's great.
I do. Yes, much is PT Christoph's over there on West Road and Allen Road.
That's a good joint. Yep, that's
Very
definitely a good joint.
Here.
All times a day. They got a really good Reuben and corned beef supreme is my jam there.
Very nice. So Kevin Cordy's giving you a hello, Mike from Florida, buddy.
Hey, Kevin.
Put to go to Florida. There you go. Very nice.
Like-
Where we all wish we could be, right? Where we all wish we could be.
Exactly.
It's snowing here today, guys.
Yeah, it was snowing here today.
And I guess
Michael?
the second question of why did we live in Woodhaven, and I think, which is in Gibraltar school districts, and I think one of the reasons was the school district. One of the main reasons to stay here was the school district.
Gotcha. All right. So, Michael, tell me about, is this going to be, it's actually me, Kathy. There you go. Is this going to be the new norm, the sevens, you think?
No, I don't. I think that we're watching inflation. We're watching what the Fed is doing. He's taking a hesitant approach to lowering it. They're keeping a close eye on inflation and that's what we want them to do. So they're being careful with it. There's no reason to lower it any sooner than they need to. We want to keep an eye on that economy and make sure that we're doing everything we can for it. But as long as the destination is still the same.
Yep.
How long will it take us to get there is the question mark. So what goes up comes down. And I think that we're kind of in, for the last 6 months, we've been pretty steady with where rates are within, within 0.5%, probably. I guess maybe sometimes it creeped higher in the last 6 months, but for the most part, we're in that 6.75 to 7.25 range for most of the last 6 months. At least it feels like. And, it's affecting affordability, so we could use it to come down. And I think we will see it come down as the year progresses.
Absolutely. So I'm going to address the elephant in the room. Ladies and gentlemen, I know that you've seen in the news like crazy this NAR thing, that NAR settlement. NAR is a National Association of Realtors, okay? Mike, let me ask you this question. And I have an answer too. I'm going to start off with kind of lead you a little bit. I think this thing, if they start talking about splitting the commissions 3 and 3, right? And the buyer paying 3, it's going to kill the young kid, the young buyer.
Yeah, the only question I have is if are we going to, as a industry, are we going to be reactive or are we going to be proactive? Are we going to wait till the problem happens, or are we going to use this time between March, the rest of March, April, May, and June, because this doesn't roll out until July, to come up with inherent fixes for it and procedures? So that it'll be very interesting to watch how the next 3 months unfold, because right now they've got time to do either. They've got time to address it now and maybe come up with ways that, Fannie Mae could allow you, like we fund in on an FHA loan, we fund in the upfront funding fee. Could there be a scenario where a certain amount is set aside and allowed to be financed in, so to the home? Or can we just, that's one option that that Fannie Mae, Freddie Mac, and the VA could allow to keep everything kind of status quo and not have an upheaval. If that's not something they want to do because it exposes them more funds, then, is there another way to do it? So if we're proactive, I think we can avoid a lot of this. The question is there enough? Will the National Association of Realtors and the National Association of Mortgage Brokers and Fannie Mae, Freddie Mac, can they get together and come up with a solution before the problem happens? I'm all ears. I want to see what
Right.
happens over the next couple months, and I'd like to think that we could solve this problem before it becomes an issue. But I don't know if we can or not. I'd like to think we could, though. I mean,
Well, Mike, here's the
we
thing.
have all the
Okay?
cards around the table, right? We know exactly what's happening, and we have the opportunity to resolve it now before it's an issue.
So I was at a surprise 70th birthday Saturday. I was at a board meeting yesterday, and people they want to talk about this a ton. I'm going to say it this way at this current moment, okay? If somebody says, well, I'm only going to pay you 3% to list my house, you're not paying anything out to a buyer's agent, no one's going to look. No buyer's agent's going to work for free. It doesn't work that way.
Right. So, yeah, is it just going to start off? The buyer's just going to have to start paying on their end? Is that a possibility? Like you said, that's going to really have a greater effect on the first-time home buyers, the entry-level buyers, not the move-up buyers that have equity from the sale of their home. Not the person who's in their late 30s who has money in the bank and can afford to pay their agent on the buyer side if
Right.
needed. So, and another thing, I was talking about a possible solution being Fannie Mae or Freddie Mac allow this, right? I was also thinking MSHA could allow for up to 3% for realtor commission on the buyer side as an addition to their down payment. So there's other ways that this could be resolved, and I'm really interested to see how the next 3 months play out.
Right. I think, like I said, I think most places can be business as usual, which I don't know. I think if you bought and you didn't pay anything when you bought, when you sell, that's just customer, I guess. I don't know. I don't see it changing a bunch, but we'll see. We'll see. Like I said, it was a hot time for lots of people. I wanted to get your thoughts on it because everybody I talk to wants to talk about it because they see it in the news like crazy.
Yeah, I've got a good podcast. I sent you that link, right, for that podcast?
Yep.
So that's a good little 10-minute quick listen from National Public Radio. Maybe I'll put it in I'll pop into your comments after, and I'll put that podcast in there for people to listen to it.
All right. You got any more dimes for us?
Hey, set up your checks when you get paid every week or every 2 weeks, depending upon how you get paid. Set aside $200 to go into an account for your first-time homebuyer fund or for your house fund. Have a slush fund when you do your budget, and you don't even have to sit down and do a budget to start the slush fund. Put away money and build wealth.
I got you, my friend Michael. Well, listen, I appreciate you, sir, and I will talk to you later.
Thanks, Scott. Good talking.
Guys, give him a good send off. Give him a little Mike in the chat. 10 people, 15 people. Mike in the chat. Let's blow it up. For my friend Mike McLaughlin.
Look at my moves, man.
Those are Sean makes fun of me because I always go like this. I get the thumbs out and I go like this. This is my move. So
you bite your tongue.
I bite my tongue. There you go. Look at this guy. Give us a little Mike in the chat, ladies and gentlemen. Blow it up. Blow it up. Good to meet you, Mike. There you go. I think that's my good friend Johnny Hissong. Yeah. Good man.
Well, nice to meet you too. For me, it just says Facebook user though.
Yeah, the legend continues, my friend. We'll talk to you later, sir.
Be good.
Yep. Bye.
Bye.
That is only one of the wonderful people we're going to see today. The last question for you before we start getting to the nitty and the gritty. Todd Vaughn in the house, checking in from LinkedIn. Good to see you, my friend. Must have got out of some meetings there. What's your favorite special event by where you live? Okay, for us, it's Island Fest. That is an awesome thing that we have at our place. What about you guys? I know. Yeah. So, what's your favorite special event where you live or near where you live? What is your favorite special event? Again, we're talking about why you live where you live, ladies and gentlemen. That's what we're trying to get a little gist of today, because there had to be some reasons why you chose Telegraph Cruise. All right. Leach Kurt says Telegraph Cruise. What else? Wyandotte Street Fair is not bad, right? And that's not too bad. What else, Shell? Nothing else?
Well, in the Heights, it used to be the St. Sebastian Festival.
St. Sebastian Festival back in the day used to be a thing. Yeah. Yep. I agree with that. What special events by where you live? What special events by where you live, ladies and gentlemen? Throw something out there for us. Concerts in the park. Tom Wilkowitz, the man on the street, is in the house today. Good to see you, sir. Good to see you. I got nothing. How about Punta Gorda, man? What's going on? Allen Park Street Fair. Dime toss. Attaboy, Steve Kreitz. A little dime toss. All right. So here's what we're doing, folks. And backed by popular demand, we're going to do a little city spotlight today with a local legend. Our good friend, Don Lawrence, is not in the studio, but he will be in the house in about a second. Don Lawrence, how the heck are you, sir?
Hey, Scott, how are you guys?
God dang
doing?
it. Good to see you. Guys,
Good
give
to
Don
see
Lawrence
you.
a round of applause. Get that guy ready to go. Cigar events, good deal. Monroe County Fair, good things. This is first Saturday of every month, Allen Park lets a sirens rip. That's a good one. So, Don, how long have you been an Allen Park resident? Let's start with that, sir.
Over 20 years.
20 years. Okay.
Hey, Steve, how you doing? Yeah, over 20 years, and it's a smaller city, and that's kind of nice.
Absolutely. So tell me, what made you guys choose Allen Park?
Well, when we were looking, it was between Dearborn and Allen Park, and we both wanted to be close to work so that when we raised our family, that we would not be spending time on the road driving to either like Brighton into Taylor or Allen Park or Dearborn. So it just matter of proximity to work is the reason why we chose. And there's a house in Dearborn that we liked, and we liked one in Allen Park. And the one in Allen Park was a ranch. The other one was a big, large bungalow. But they both had family rooms. But the ranch is the one that won out. And that's what we've been here since then. And I think we're still here. You were asking a question about why people move where they're at or why they're staying. We're staying here because I think right now it's still it's comfortable. We still have a good rhythm here and a lot of family, friends in the area. So it kind of keeps us here.
Don, let me throw this at you. So I talked to, because I sold a couple houses in Allen Park in my lifetime, okay? So I talked to a whole bunch of Allen Park folks, and here's what they kept getting to me. Now you tell me this resonates for you, okay? Pride in Allen Park, family feel, right? Everyone knows everybody, community
Yes.
feel.
Yes.
Once a Jag, always a Jag, those kinds of things, right?
Yes.
All those things. But let's talk about important stuff, though, Don.
Well, let's talk about that about why people are here. We have a little joke with a few of us about Allen Park in the bubble. There's people that have been here for 2, 3, and 4 generations. They were raised here. They raised their family here, and they stay here. It's incredible how many families have just generational here. It's just incredible. So I think that's a big factor why it's still that small town feel, small city feel.
Gotcha. You're getting a little crackly, Don. Can you move that mic around a little bit for me?
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can, but just a little crackly. That's all.
Block it out.
Yeah, bad connection. It's okay.
Okay.
We'll do the best we can. So, Don, let's talk about places to eat, buddy. What's your best place?
So,
Allen Park.
Gus and Us, it's on Outer Drive. It used to be, I can't remember the name what it was, but Gus and Us, they have a great omelet with gyro meat, really, really protein. They have a great gyro sandwich, however you say it.
Yep.
Good salads. They even have beer and wine there. And it's over on Outer Drive in Southfield. Of course, we have a lot of Mexican restaurants now, and on the Southfield side.
Got a bad connection, bad sound. Do this, Don. Go out and come back in for 1 second, okay?
Close out and come back?
Yeah, close back out, come back in. Yep. Guys, I apologize. Well, he's going to go out and come back in. We'll get a better connection. Of course, I fiddled with the technology and tried to turn the volume up, and all of a sudden, all heck broke loose. Okay, so what we're getting at, guys, and we're going to do this probably once a month or so. We're just picking out a place, a city where we're trying to get a feel for it. That's all. Tavon, Moros is the move. Moros is the move. The veal there, I heard, is the move. Let's try it again. Don Lawrence, let's try it again.
Okay, can you hear me?
Now we got you perfect. Now you're perfect.
All right. Hey, wow.
So we're talking about Moros, my friend. Are you a fan of Moros?
Moros is a good restaurant. Yes, very good. Gus and Us, and there's a newer Mexican restaurant on the north end of Allen Park called Jalapeno, Jalapeno, and they got a birria taco that's it's just a dive for. It's really, really good. Good food, decent prices.
All right, let me throw another one at you. And Allen Park people in the audience, throw some stuff out there if you want. Or folks that know good places in Allen Park. Let's talk about Teddy's. You ever been to Teddy's?
Teddy's, yes. Teddy's Coney Island.
Teddy Coney Island. I had like 4 people tell me Teddy's Coney Island's the move.
Very good, but you have to bring cash. They don't take credit cards. At least
Really?
that's there. Yes. Yep.
Now, where's that at?
It's on Southfield, Roosevelt and Southfield. It's right on the corner there, right by
Very
the
nice.
City
So,
Hall.
now, my cousin is a pizza connoisseur. She
Yeah.
threw this crazy ball at me. She said, Major Tomato for thin crust and Bella's for a Reuben pizza.
Yeah, Major Tomato. What was the other one?
Major Tomato and Bella's?
Bella's, yes. Both of them are good. We've had pizza from both of them.
Absolutely.
Bella, or a Major Tomato, a lot of it's organic, fresh ingredients. So it's very good. That's a very good one too.
Crazy, crazy, crazy stuff. So
Hey.
tell me about any events in Allen Park. I mean, Allen Park Street Fair is huge, right? Got anything else, Don?
Absolutely, that's huge. Of course, I mean, most people know this, but we have the Uniroyal Tire over on I-94. Maybe some of the people from South, like Monroe, and they may not know that, but that's in Allen Park.
Right.
We have the Detroit Lions practice field in Allen Park.
Which
sure
is now
it's
is a plus. It used to be a minus. Now it's a plus.
Yeah, it is a plus. It's huge.
Now, what about this Christmas parade? I heard something about a Christmas parade. You ever see that?
Yes, absolutely. Yes, you used to go there with family, and we'd see our friends and stuff there. Yeah, that's obviously right before Christmas, after Thanksgiving, right around there. I think they also have homecoming in the fall, so they have homecoming parades for Cabrini and Allen Park High, which is pretty cool. You know, they get the fire trucks out, the police, some floats, and it's pretty cool. It's that small town stuff.
So what about, so have you ever had a drink or threw back an adult pop over at Broadcast Booth?
Absolutely.
I heard
Yes.
That's a clean joint. That's always a good thing, right?
Yes, always very good burgers, good beer. It's a good place to watch a hockey game if they're big hockey fans there.
Very cool. So Don, I'm going to tell you this. I'm closing one at Allen Park on Friday. So Allen Park still is a very desired downriver community. Yes?
Yes, and why do you think that is? Besides the community and
like I said, the small town feel, the schools are pretty good.
Schools,
right?
Yes.
So I had one person tell me they thought the schools were really good, and then they were like, nope, they're not that good. So I don't know. We'll see. So
yeah, they're good. I mean, I think there's going to be issues like in any public school district.
Yep.
But I got a brother-in-law and sister-in-law that are math professors over at U of M, and they get a lot of students from Allen Park, and they do very well there. So they have some very good curricula. They have really good curricula at Allen Park High.
So we had somebody say Broadcast Booth maybe is not the spot. So maybe Dunleavy's or some other place. What do you think?
I haven't been to Dunleavy's. By the way, there's a new Caribou Coffee that just opened up over on Southfield.
Yeah.
And there's been a line out on the Southfield when it first opened the first weekend. So and there's always cars there. Yeah.
You know who's not there? Shelly, because she's a Tim Hortons girl. She doesn't venture out outside of Tim Hortons. She knows every Tim Hortons downriver and above, but
Yeah.
Don, any other times you want to tell us about Allen Park, my friend?
Somebody notable from Allen Park, John Varvatos. Does anybody know who John Varvatos is?
What the who?
John Varvatos.
That one I don't know.
He's a fashion
fashionista.
Fashion
designer, really? What's he make, Shelly?
Clothes. He's got a store in New York City, and he makes some design glasses and stuff. So yeah.
Hey, Dunleavy's, it sounds like has good perch and Reuben sandwiches. All right. We got some Allen Park people in the house today. So again, guys, City Spotlight, we just want to represent a city and kind of throw some things out. Don, do you have any numbers as far as sales there or no?
346 homes sold last year.
346? Wow.
Yeah. And
average sale price?
No, I don't have that.
Gotcha.
Thing is, most of the houses in Allen Park are brick bungalows or brick ranches, and there's other styles, but primarily the houses were built in the 40s and the 1950s after World War II, A lot of them had 1-car garages. A lot of them tore those down or added on. You have 2-car garages, finished basements. So it's a really good place to start off. And if you want to move up and out, you can move out. And there's some larger homes in the city as well.
Very nice, very nice. Guys, Allen Park, give our man Don Lawrence a big shout out, big clap. Don Lawrence, give me some Don in the chat. Hey, let's do this. Oh, I can't. I was gonna throw a big ass water slide at you, but I can't.
You gotta no.
Big ass water slide.
I want Don to do it, please.
No way.
Please.
No love, Don. You can't do a big ass water slide for us?
Big ass water slide.
Yes.
Don Lawrence, thanks for joining us, my friend, and we'll talk to you soon.
You're welcome. Thank you, guys. Thanks, Steve. Everybody, have a good day.
There you go. See you, bud.
Bye.
Bye. Guys, again, City Spotlight, the whole point is to take one city and go, okay, and dig into it. Talk about the food, talk about the nightlife, talk about the amount of sales and those type of things. So definitely good stuff. Now, the second most watched part of Talking Real Estate, guys, the second most watched part is this or that, this or that, this or that. Your job is to choose one of the two things. When you buy your, Shelly, you gonna do what now? Let's see, let's do it this way. There's a sign. There you go. Courtesy of Tracy Schultz. So which would you rather, which is more important to you when choosing a home, food or shopping? Which one is more important to you when choosing a home, food or shopping? Zach says food.
Kind of hard.
It is. Kevin says food. I was gonna say shopping for a second. What do you think? What do you think? What's more important when you're looking at a home or a neighborhood or an area you might want to go to next? Okay. Michelle says food. Steve says never shopping. Todd Vaughn says food. He's a foodie. I knew that. Nancy, my cousin's a foodie. See, that's a great place. The new owners have raised prices, but food is the same. Chris Bergeron. Carrie, you can't pick both, kiddo. You can only pick one or the other. Food or shopping. Johnny Hissong says food. Rach says shopping. Dave says food. Food for me, shopping for her. Yeah, I figured that too. Hyacinth says food. Chris Bergeron says food. All right. So, Shell, I think food got on that one. Don't you think?
I think so.
All right. Let's go to the next one. Close to freeways or good city services? Which one? Okay. Freeways or services? Freeways or services? Which one you going with? This or that? This or that? Rose, good to see you. This or that? This or that? Freeways or services? Which one's more important to you if you're choosing a place? Let's see. What do you think on this one, Shell?
I would pick freeways because we're lacking.
Yes, we definitely are. Definitely are. Michelle says freeways. Todd Vaughn says services. Carrie Vaughn says services. Chris Bergeron says, holy smokes, a lot of services. Zach says freeways. City services. Man, this is tough. It's a tough one, Shell. This or that. This or that. Let's look at it. Let's see.
No, it's services one.
All right. Services win on that one, ladies and gentlemen. Services win on that one. Freeway services. Mike, I think you might get in trouble. If there was freeway services, you might get in some trouble. All right, last one, guys. Last one. Nightlife. What the heck's the other one? God dang it. Get this out of here. I don't even know what it says.
Schools.
Schools or nightlife. There you go. Man, I couldn't see it. Sorry, guys. Schools or nightlife. Which one's more important to you when you're choosing a home? Schools or nightlife? Which one? This or that? This or that? This or that? Todd Vaughn, that was for you, buddy. Which one? Schools or nightlife? Cows and farmland. Come on, girl. Schools. Miss Michelle says schools. Chris says schools. Carrie says schools. I don't.
Night schools.
You know it was coming. Night schools. There you go. Rachel says schools. Too old for either. Pick one, Kevin. Pick one. Schools because it sells houses. Yes, it does. Schools at this point. Okay. Nightlife. Sick of school. I'm sick of school. That's good. Schools. Todd Vaughn says schools. Guys, we're going with schools on that one. And that is this or that, this or that, this or that. All right. The moment you've all been waiting for.
There you go, Dave.
Kids are grown, nightlife. The moment you've all been waiting for. It is, ladies and gentlemen, what realtors see. Here's how this works. You get a chance to win millions of dollars on a scratch-off ticket courtesy of Talking Real Estate and the Bergeron team. All you have to do is caption one of the pictures that we've either seen, been sent to us, or something, and give us your best caption. If it makes us laugh, cry, or something like that, that's what you get. Here we go. What realtors see, number one, coming your way. And yes, I will make it as big as I can. You should do like the angles and watch us on the big screen. They won't make it big. Technology always gets in my way sometimes, ladies and gentlemen. Technology gets in my way. There it is. What realtor seed number 1? Blow it up on your phone the best you can. If I could choose to make it bigger, I would. What do you think? What do you think? What do you think? If you walked into a bathroom and saw that, what do you think? Don't shit where you sleep. Jesus. I knew that was
Bidet,
coming.
though. That's fancy.
Does it come with a bathroom butler? Maybe, perhaps. What do you think? What do you think? What do you think? What realtor seed number 1? Your job is to caption it. Chance to win millions of dollars. I'm out. Can't see a thing. Oh, yeah. Take a seat. That show's about to begin. Oh, shit, that's terrible. Wow, that's rough. A true doghouse. Comfortable therapy. You can go from sitting on a chair to sitting on the real chair. Now we know what number 3 is. Jeez. Guys, you got 30 seconds. Again, your chance to win millions of dollars on a scratch-off ticket, courtesy of Talking Real Estate, the Bergeron team. Come chat while I poop.
For all those men who take, lots of.
Because your kids won't leave you alone ever. Couples goals. Jeez, that's rough. Wow. Big ass bathroom audience. The real throne. Lisa, how the heck are you? Now that's a shit show. Got 10 seconds, guys. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Triple play. Holy moly. All right. And the winner is Couples Goals, ladies and gentlemen.
All right,
Couples
bye.
Goals. All right. Number 2. I'm going to see if I can't make it a little bigger for you. See what I can do. About as big as I can get it. About as big as I can get it. There you go. Number 2. What realtor see? What realtor see number 2? Need some Just kidding. What realtor seed number 2? What realtor seed number 2? What do you think, ladies and gentlemen? What do you think? Chichewa, don't judge me. That's really good. She's like, really? There. What do you think? 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 What realtor see number 2? What realtor see number 2? Stairway to Dog Heaven. Yeah, that's really good. Him. Ay. Got about 30 seconds, guys. About 30 seconds. There's a dog on the steps. Yeah, no kidding. Jeez. There's a dog on the steps. Holy smokes. Yeah, you ain't kidding. Somewhere over the dog stairs. Can't see. I'm sad. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry about that. Got 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the winner is Stairway to Dog Heaven.
Right hand reach.
Stairway to Dog Heaven. All right. Last one, ladies and gentlemen. Last one. What realtor seed number 3? There it is. What realtor seed number 3? We saw that with a Chevy sign down there. Thank you. What realtor seed number 3? Again, your job is to caption it. Chance to win millions of dollars on a scratch-off ticket, courtesy of Talkin Real Estate and the Bergeron team. What do you think, ladies and gentlemen? What do you think? Again, if you can't see it very well, you should probably put us on your big screen TV like the Ingles do. Barbie bathroom. I don't know. Barbie's showing it all there. Barbie's dream bathroom. All right. What do you think, guys? What do you think? Heartburn, diarrhea, and she's pink ladies' bathroom. All right. See, Cordy's can see it now. Prison ensuite. Okay. Got 30 seconds. 30 seconds. 30 seconds. LSD much? That's pretty good. All right, 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the winner is Pinky Tuscadero.
Everybody should do this.
That one. Is
Yes.
that what it is? Slap your, shoot the guns
Shoot
off?
the gun.
All I can see is pink. That's funny. All I can see is pink. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to do one quick thing before we go to the talk about the after show and things like that. As you know, I'm on the board of Memories Mission, and we are having a charity auction 13th of April. So we would love folks that want to donate to a good cause and to be part of it. If you do, please feel free to reach out to me. And feel free to reach out to me, and I can get a couple of tickets for you. Or if you have something you might want to donate, some kind of basket or some kind of goods that will make somebody's day. So it's definitely a great event. We're having a great time, and I will come hang out and have some cocktails with Shelly. She would love that. I guarantee she would love that. All right. So let's talk after show, ladies and gentlemen. Let's talk after show real quick. Now, if you have not become, so Shelly brought this to my attention. There's lots of people that watch the show every week that do not belong to the Talkin Real Estate Facebook group. So feel free, guys, to check out that QR code right there, to share the code with people that you know. We are at about 1,200 members now. I'm constantly reaching out to somebody. I reach out to at least, 60 or 70 people in the group every single week. So definitely do that as part of giving those folks a little extra. So that's how that goes. All right. Now, we go to the after show. I'll show you a quick video clip if I can make it work. So if you're heading to the after show, that's where we will be. We'll show you a little video clip from there. I'm Scott.
I'm Shelly.
And guess what? We're definitely talking real estate. See ya.